What is up, guys? Just got done getting my Mustang back together. Really didn't get a chance to make any videos during this process. It was a little bit over the last 2-3 weeks. I'll also put some pictures on the screen though, but I basically just got done shoehorning in a 3-inch intercooler finally into this beast. It's still pretty stealthy. I did have to take the fog lights out, which I can modify the bracket later. Bracket over here was hitting the pipe. There's a 3-inch pipe there. So basically it's 2-inch pipe. I do have the one pipe running underneath the car, but you can't even really see it unless you get down here. 2-inch pipe going across into that side of the intercooler. There's the intercooler. It goes all the way up to here. It's, from here to here, the intercooler is pretty decent size. And it comes out 3-inch. So this is fun because, you know, I didn't design my turbo placement for the intercooler. This was how I had it without the intercooler. So, but here's my filtered air coming in, and it's really shoehorned in there. And then goes out the 2-inch down at the bottom. I did cut some holes in the car here. The 2-inch goes down underneath like I showed you. Here's the intercooler down in here. I made these brackets here to hold it. It's an aluminum intercooler I got off of eBay. There's the big 3-inch outlet, and it's a 3-inch wide intercooler. It's pretty big. And then that big tube comes up, hits this silicone tube through my mass airflow sensor, and back in there. So I haven't driven it yet. It's dark now, and I'll wait till tomorrow. I also, while I had it apart, these headlights were falling apart. All the clips were missing. These are original style lights. So these are the lights that were on it. Kind of 2-piece stock ones there. Side marker and the headlight, which is pretty fogged up. So I'm like, you know what? I just happened to look on eBay. I got these. These are pretty awesome looking without being ricer style, you know. I mean, this car has lots of flaws on it, you know, in the paint there and stuff. Actually, that's just a spot of grease. But the other fender has some glitches in it. But so those are definitely a lot nicer than the headlights that were on there. So, cool. So I still have the 11-pound spring in the wastegate. I'm kind of wondering if I should dare drive it like that, because I might run out of fuel injector now, or if I should put the 7 psi spring in there. Because before, without the intercooler, my air temp charge was like 250 degrees when in the summer, and it was dropped down like 230 to 240 once summer kind of ended. As it's way too hot, it was melting my mass airflow sensor. So baking just connections, everything. It was crazy that was that hot. So I'm definitely going to get a reduction in air temps going through the intercooler now. With the cooler, more denser air, there'll be more oxygen molecules at the same psi of pressure. So it was screaming with the 11-pound spring and no intercooler. So I'm probably guessing I could put the 7 psi spring in there with the intercooler, and it's going to make about the same power. So I'll see what I want to do, or I might just take it for a test drive as it sits and see what happens. Pretty cool. I still got some of my low buck stuff like the foil tape here for shielding. By the way, I think I made a video clip before, but this outlet right here, you see I have a really good 2-inch silicone connections on there now. Before I was using like a piece of rubber with an adapter piece. Here it is. This piece of rubber was over the outlet of the turbo with this adapter piece after that, and then that was going into a 3-inch like this. So basically, this is what was connecting the outlet of the turbo, and this is being crunched down. You could see that doesn't fit right. So, and it would, you could tell hot air's been blowing through these because look how it warped this. This warped it after just a few drives. The first one was totally blew out. So basically, the whole time I've been driving this car turbocharged, it has never held 100%. It's always been leaking air after the turbo. And when I would sometimes first put this connection back on, the car would have a shitload of power, and then it would lose, you know, a little bit of that power after I drove it a few times, and that is why. So these kind of connectors, every single connection is now the high temp silicone style. Every one of them, except for this cheesy one's the air, and it doesn't matter, that's the intake. But here, that sucker's crimped on there good. It's every single connection also, except for the air filter connection. Every single one of these is now T-bolts. So every one of them. I got pissed off. I finally just bought a whole box of these suckers, man. So those connections should not be coming off. At least not, at the PSI that I'm running. I think that'll hold now. So this sucker should scream. And now my measly little 30-pound injectors, which are 50% more than stock, they are probably not going to be enough now. We'll find out when I take it for a test drive. I just wanted to make an update video because I haven't really posted anything lately, and I haven't really posted any updates on the car.